First, the entry fee. There. This is Kiyomizu-dera, the most famous temple in Kyoto. Kiyomizu-dera. I can't say it. They say Kiyomizu-dera was completed before Kyoto became the capital in the year 778. Before Kyoto was the capital, there are temples that old? Kiyomizu-dera is known for how the main hall juts out of the side of the mountain. The main hall has been rebuilt over and over due to fires, but the last rebuild was in 1633, so it's still quite old. It was still built around 400 years ago then. Standard for the stone buildings of America and Europe to survive that long, but for these eastern wooden structures to last so long shows the care that goes into them. I know. Do you know the Japanese phrase "jump from the stage at Kiyomizu"? Meaning to plunge headfirst into something? The stage at Kiyomizu. It refers to this building? Yes. They say that if you scrap your courage and jump from here, your wish will come true. They say that in the old days, many men really would make the jump to show their determination. From here? But it's really far down. Yeah, they say some people really died trying it. Honestly, men are such idiots. Can't help but agree with you there. As long as we're here, let's go to the Otowa waterfall below. The Otowa waterfall? Yes, it's a small waterfall consisting of 3 narrow streams. The waterfall has existed for 1,000 years. Back then, people said the water would confer wealth or long life. They loved it as the fountain of youth. Fountain of youth? Okay, let's check it out. Whoa, there really are 3 trails of water here. Each stream confers its own blessings. From right to left, they confer academic success, health, and love, respectively. Academics, health, and love. So then, starting from the right, I take the water from each and drink it? Okay, let's start with the water of academics. Gulp, gulp. Now the water of health. And the water of love. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Whew, it's delicious. It really could be the fountain of youth. I don't think I was supposed to drink it. Huh? Now that I think about it, you guys only drank from the health and love springs, and none from the academics one. How come? Well... Right? Yes. What? You both look so serious. The truth is, it's said that anyone greedy enough to try to drink from all 3 rivers will be denied their blessings. What? Wait, is that true? Yes, I'm sorry to say. No way! Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Because that would have made it much less funny. Sorry about that. So I didn't earn any blessings today. I could have used the blessings in love, at least. Though now that I think about it, Makoto and Akira both drank from the love spring. They don't care about academics. First, the entry fee. There. And we're spending lots of money today. Now our next Kyoto sightseeing spot is here. Ooh, that's pretty. Whoa! I agree. This is the Kinkaku-ji. Another temple. Kinkaku. The kin in Kinkaku is a reference to the grand golden color of the temple. The name is actually a nickname. What's its real name? I know it! It's Ronkuonji, right? That's right. You really know your stuff, Akira. Hold your applause until the end. I still know lots more about Rokuonji. Then why don't you tell us more about it? All about it, Akira? Leave it to me! The fact is, there was already a temple here in the 13th century, but the noble who commissioned it was put to death for conspiring against the emperor, and it fell into ruin. Then, around the end of the 14th century, the shogun Ashikaga Yoshimitsu fixed it up and built a new temple, which he called Rokuonji. Wow, is that really what happened? Yes, she's exactly right. Wait a minute! Why are you asking Oni-chan for confirmation? No reason, just wanted to be sure. Let me tell you, this isn't all I know. I also know that when the temple was completed, the grounds around it were larger, and that it completely burned down once. I can't read, because it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Burned down? The temple? Was it in the war or what? Sorry. Oh, nah, sorry. It burned down just 60 years ago. It was arson. Arson? You mean someone set fire to it? Yeah, in 1950, by a young monk still in training. A monk committed arson? That's right. The temple was already a famous national treasure at the time, so it caused a huge stir. I see. That makes sense. Then, a world-famous author named Mishima Yukio wrote a novel about it. The name of the novel is, of course, Kinkakuji. Wow, Akira, you really know a lot about Kinkakuji. I told you I knew a lot about it. So have you read the novel? No. Oh dear. Oh, that was her that said no. Mishima Yukio's Kinkakuji has been translated into many other languages, so you should read it if you get a chance. Sure, I will. He probably wrote it after visiting the place for himself, so it'll probably be more interesting now than if I read it before. I'll be sure to look around for it when I get home. I think I might try to read it when I get home, too. I see. I think you would get a lot out of it, Akira. Kinkakuji, huh? The walls are stuck with gold leaf, so it's as gold as the name suggests. I've heard that ancient Europe referred to Japan as Jipang, the land of gold. But looking at this, I can see why Marco Polo would have felt that way. Jipang. What do you think of Kyoto so far? Let's see. At first, I wasn't really interested in seeing the town's history and culture at all. But the more we walk around, the more I feel the traditional atmosphere seeping in all over. That's right! Kyoto has a lot of temples and shrines, so you can walk from temple to temple and shrine to shrine. Just walking around can give you a deep impression of the town. Yeah, that's really true. But how do I say this? It's more than that. There's... like, even among the smallest shops in town, so many of them sell traditional craft goods. So that also gives me the impression of a town that values its history. That's true. While Kyoto continues to expand, the city as a whole does protect its traditions. I think that's what makes it amazing. Preserving its history while taking in the new, eh? But now that I think about it, I think Tokyo has a similar sort of atmosphere. With Kyoto, it just feels a whole lot sharper. When I think about it that way, Kyoto really is like a representation of Japan itself. Ah, that's it. There's one thing that surprised me in coming to Kyoto. Surprised you? What is it? You know, the language. Language. Ah, I see. Because it's not like Tokyo Japanese. That's right. It's a dialect, right? The accent and the words people here use. It's nothing like the Japanese I know. That's true. People in Kyoto and nearby Osaka and Kobe speak what's called Kansai-ben. Kansai-ben? Yes, specifically Kobe and Osaka and Kyoto all have their own dialects, but the general term for it is Kansai-ben. Kansai-ben. I see. It's hard for even native Japanese to imitate Kansai-ben. It's a unique way of speaking. I see. But how should I say it? It feels like it has nuances that I don't hear in the Japanese of Tokyo. It's true. It's fast-paced and kind of funny. That's right. When you listen in on an exchange, it almost sounds like they might burst out laughing. Remember what I said before? That Kyoto was the capital of Japan long ago? While that was going on, the city of Osaka was also developing next door. Osaka developed as a merchant city. They based their lives around merchant culture. So I think their language developed around the interaction between a shop owner and customer. Making a customer feel comfortable is so important in the business world. You mean, like, make them laugh so they relax and feel more like buying things? It's just my own speculation, but I wonder if it might not be true. The real Kansai has done a lot to develop comedians and comedy culture, so you might hear Kansai-ben on TV too. Now that I think about it, it sounds really cute when girls speak it too. We don't speak Kansai-ben. Does that mean you don't think we're cute? That's not it! That's not what I was trying to say at all! So you're saying you wish we both spoke Kansai Ben? That's right, that's exactly the same complaint. Even without speaking Kansai Ben, I think we made a good comedy team, don't you? Make a good comedy team. Jeez, Akira has quite the crush on me, I think. Anyway, let's go to one last place today. It's very close to where we are now. What kind of temple is it this time? Oh my, we're not going to a temple. Really? Then where are we? My face is itchy. Ta-da! This is Kyoto's premier entertainment district. Gion, I don't know, Gion. Wow, the buildings still have an older, refined feeling to them. The town of Gion is the gateway to the Yasaka Shrine. It's basically a town that sprang up along the road to the shrine. The name Gion comes from the fact that the Yasaka Shrine was once known as the Gion Shrine. I see. So, is there something on the street? Like what? Well, it's certainly a very beautiful street, and it has a refined atmosphere, but isn't there, like, a famous building, or... Yeah, there's nothing like that here, but in its place... Ah! Look there! Walking toward us! Walking? Ah! There's a woman walking towards us. Tiny red lips and on a face made up in white, and such a beautiful kimono. Is that a high-class geisha? Sort of, but geisha is only for Tokyo. In Kyoto, they are called gaiko. Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance. I totally screwed that up. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. There we go. Geico. Yes, and young apprentice Geico are known as Maiko. Maiko, I don't know. She looks young, so she's probably a Maiko. Ah, she just turned to us and bowed. She's so cute. Hey, Oni-chan, I heard back in the day, Maiko were girls around 10 years old. Is that true? That's what they say. 10 years old? They started that young? Yeah, because Maiko and Gaiko would play instruments at banquets and sing and dance. They were like flowers, used to add life to a party. And men of high standing and rank would come to them. So in order to keep them from offending anyone, they received strict instruction in discipline and manners from a very young age. That's the kind of system it was. So, for all its beauty, their world was a harsh one too. Yes, but these days it's seen as problematic to make children work so hard. Nowadays, you can't begin Maiko training until you finish school. I saw on TV before too that there are fewer and fewer women who want to become Maiko these days. I guess that's true in all countries. Jobs that were standard long ago are gradually declining. It's too bad, but... yeah. Ah, but then the TV said that more people want to do it nowadays compared to before. But they say that the training is so strict that many people just up and quit. Just because you want it doesn't mean you'll succeed. But Maiko and Gaiko are part of an amazing culture. There must be more people who want to carry it on. That's it. As long as we're here, why don't we call it Gaiko-san tonight and... Unfortunately, that's not possible. Huh? Why not? The girls will refuse first-time customers. Most people have to be referred by an existing customer. I see. There are some exceptions lately. I hear there are some events where you can hire a Gaiko for a brief period of time. But it probably takes a lot of money, right? I see. I guess that's true. Yeah, I understand that. It's just an idea. When you say it like that, I can tell you're really upset about it. I told you, I was joking. I don't think you were. Anyway, as long as we're here, we should stop by the Yasaka Shrine. Then back to our hotel? Okay! Whew! We visited the Yasaka Shrine, which was beautiful. Our hotel might be more humble than the halls where Gaiko performed, but it was still a nice place. The food in Kyoto tastes completely different from the food in Tokyo, too. Kyoto is a nice place, not at all inferior to Tokyo. Just one day doesn't seem like enough to experience it all. But tomorrow I go back to Tokyo, And in 3 days time, I go home. Gotta make the most of Japan in the time I've got left. Alright, we're going on to day 5, and I'm going to end this here. I know the last 2 episodes were kind of short, and I'm sorry about that, but, you know, gotta do what I gotta do. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and add it to your favorites, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, because we're gonna finish this game. It's gonna probably be 5-6 more episodes. I don't know. But, yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode of Go Go Nippon! Bye! You guys are probably like, Kelsey, seriously? But, you know what? I don't fucking care. I'm playing me some minigames. We're gonna have battle. Not battle. Minigame, thing. Oh, look at the graphics.